Hey yo, this is Yeti's doing a little vlog here. I'm in Seattle now. I won the Don't Park on the Grass Little Nouns, what do you call it? Sponsorship thing where they will sponsor a player like $1,000 or equivalent $1,000 to go to Don't Park on the Grass. And so I'm here in Seattle right now. I flew in here on November 8th, and today's November 11th. I would have vlogged on Saturday because there was a tournament on Saturday and I wanted to vlog, but I completely forgot when I got home. So I'm doing it today. I'll be vlogging every single tournament that I do. So, but today, this vlog right now will have the last two tournaments because I missed the other vlog. So far I've entered two tournaments. It was really fun. I really enjoyed meeting the people. I had pretty good bracket runs, I'd say. Like I'm surprised I did that well in these bracket runs. So the two tournaments were Evergreen Rising Beyond and 5 Iron Melee 24 Don't Park on the Grass. But the thing is, with this, before I get into the events, I want to talk about how I feel so far about my trip here. So I came in on Friday night alone, right? I flew alone. And it was like a 12-hour flight. So I was so bored on the flight. I was just like, I paid for like to get internet on the flight just so I could talk to people in Discord or like talk to other people like my parents or whatever on through the Wi-Fi, right? But yeah, and when I got here I was pretty jet lagged on Friday night, but after Friday night I slept like in a really awkward time. I didn't sleep on the flight. I slept when like a few hours after I arrived. So like I feel like that just already fixed my jet lag immediately. It took me like a day to fix it. The weather here is also kind of gloomier than I expected. I didn't know Seattle had like lots of like drizzle and rain. It's very different from what I expected. I saw rain on the weather app before I flew here, but I didn't know like this was like the typical weather. So now that I know that, I'm glad I brought a raincoat and stuff, and some cooler clothes. Also, I don't have that many like thick clothing, so I brought a couple, but like I don't know if it's gonna last for the whole week or like the whole 9 days that I'm here, because it's pretty cold here, but I'm also used to the cold, even though I'm from the Philippines. I mean, I used to be in the UK for a bit, and I don't know, I think I have a high tolerance for cold weather, so I think I'm okay. Anyway, other than that, let's get into the events now. So this is the first event I entered. It's called Evergreen Rising Beyond, and I placed pretty well. I got 5th. I could have done a bit better. Maybe I could have gotten 4th or maybe 3rd if I beat Dynamite, but I ended up losing to Dynamite. I'll show you guys what happened in the event here. So at first I beat Extraterrestrial, who is actually, I think he's actually an SSF2 player, but he's also a homie of JMI, so like it was cool meeting him. He's very nice. And then there was Ambrose, who I 2-0'd. I lost the P-bag in a last stock situation. He up air arrested me. I believe it was up air rest or up tilt rest. I think it was up air, but it was like last stock. I missed one of my rest punishes on him. Like I up smashed the opposite direction and I hit him with the weak hit. Like I don't know if my controller like I mean, I'm sure my controller does not have any snapback, but I ran up to him and then I turned around up smash and I was like, what the hell? So I up smashed the completely wrong direction on a. So I feel like I could have won that for sure. So I lost the P-bag here, and then I beat Dusky. I beat JMI in a best of 5. JMI played really well that set actually. He could have upset me, but I shine spiked him and kind of cheesed my way into winning that one. He was up 1-0 and then he almost won the second game, but because I shine spiked him, I think it got in his head, and then he couldn't really like continue doing well in the set as he did at the start of it. And then after I beat JMI, I played P-Bag again. This time around, I felt like I was more comfortable on the CRT, because that was my first CRT event in like a couple of weeks, honestly. And I don't really get to play on CRT too much these days for like the last few years. But playing on CRT again, like a lot, is just so much more fun than playing on like PC. I don't know why. But yeah, so I feel like I was more warm when I played P-Bag the second time. I'm not taking anything away from P-Bag. I think he's a pretty good player as well. But yeah, he's a puff, and I did really well in the second set. Like, I did so much better in the second set than the first set. It wasn't nearly as close. And then in top 8, well, this was already top 8. This was to get 7th, and then I had to fight Dynamite to get 5th. To get higher than 5th if I win. If the loser gets 5th. And Dynamite beat me 3-2. It was a close set, but I honestly feel like I kind of cheesed him a bit. So like, I back through shine him twice. I don't know why I keep talking about like how much I back throw shine people. I did it when I'm desperate. But I back through shine Dynamite once in 2 of the games. So in both games I won, I was able to back the shine him. He was like down an extra stock than he really should have been. But yeah. So Dynamite, he also 4-stocked me in the last game actually. So like in game 5, he was adapting really well. I was rolling too much from corner. He was reading all my rolls. And then I was also like too antsy to like approach him. And he was like able to like whiff punish all my approaches with like a running shine or something. And I was doing lots of full hops, and he was reading them or like waiting them out and just punishing them. So props to Dynamite for like adapting that fast in that set. He just outplayed me. Like I honestly think he's also just a better player than me, but I don't think he's like massively better. I think he's just like better. Yeah. So I got 5th in this event. It was really fun. So the people who came were Graves, Anchovy, Dynamite, Spirit Ground, and then I got 5th with Steak Under the Couch. N8V and P-Bag got 7th. So that was Evergreen Rising. That was on Saturday. That's also the first day I met JMI, who was the other Asia Don't Park on the Grass Little Nouns winner. And that was a really fun time because we went out, we ate, what's that, Dick's food? But like, well, I just got ice cream because I didn't want to eat a burger. But yeah, we ate at Dick's, and then what else did we do? We just chilled back at my hotel for a bit, and then we played Melee, and yeah, it was fun. So that was Saturday, and then today is Monday. Sunday we didn't do much. We like hung out with some other friends, and that's kind of it. We didn't really do much. So today is Monday, and we went to 5 Iron Melee Don't Park on the Grass 2024 parking lot. So as you can see, this was a huge tournament. There's on the attendees list it says 83, but I believe like 12 people DQ'd or something close to 12. So it's probably like 70 or 68 or something players. But like Frenzy was supposed to come, 10 Quid Shoes was supposed to come, Brock B DQ'd. I don't know who DJ Swerve is, but he DQ'd. Bird DQ'd. It was pretty stacked, and I was seated around 24th. So, and I think I really like I placed way higher than my seed, but that's also because of like the DQs, and I think there were some upsets that just weren't really supposed to happen. And when those upsets happened, they were like, it was like, oh, it's now an easier bracket path for me. I'm not sure if the upset thing was a real thing, but I mean, this is my path right here. Let me control F my name. So I beat Pem Money 2-0. I lost to Jonte 2-1. This was also a last stock set. Jonte SD'd his 3rd stock in Stadium at a very low percent, which made it get to last stock in the first place. So I think Jonte is probably just better than me as well, but it was close. It was still close, and I still took a game. This was also on stream actually, Jonte versus me, and I believe Lula was commentating and like Taglish or Tagalog in English, but I think I could beat Jonte, but I would say for now he's probably just a bit better than me. Similar with like Dynamite, I feel like I could beat both of them. It's just that they're like more consistent and they have much better neutral game than me, I will admit. I think the PH scene in general, we have like good punish, but then we don't have like a strong neutral at all. Like our neutral game is like, we kind of just play the same mix-ups again and again. We're not really adding lots of different layers and different or new ways to approach our opponent. I think I'm also very defensive as a player. I don't really know how to approach that well. And that's really important, I think, for me in moving forward, like in terms of improvement. I need to learn to approach better, because as it goes, I'm just baiting other people to come into me. If they don't come into me, I do a bad approach, and then like they bait me to come into them, and then I die. Like that happened way too much. Also, everyone is ready. I mean, I'm very side B pilled right now because I play so much on net play. I don't really get to play CRT that often, as I said earlier. And like everyone is ready to just shield the side B and like 0 to death me off of it. So even though I was making lots of like horrible decisions, like side B from ledge, side B to top platform, I mean I spam that so much and then I get punished for it. Or like I also do like up smash too much in neutral in like probably every matchup, and I whiff it a lot. So I think these things I need to change. And I need to be like less nervous, because I don't know, it's like when I'm told that someone's like a really good player, I get in my head like, oh, this person's gonna be really hard to beat. It's gonna have to be like a big upset for me to beat them. And I think that's not the best mentality. Anyway, so I lost to Jonte here, beat Mayfly 2-0, beat US Marine 2-1. The set against US Marine was pretty funny because I feel like I was throwing in game 2 and 3. Like I had the lead in both games, I believe, at the start of both games, I think. But then like US Marine was like, I think there's a point where he stomped me like 4 times in a row or 3 times in a row, and then I just got owned. And then yeah, Boy Too Mellow. I was impressed with Boy Too Mellow. He was pretty interesting style. He was a very grounded Jigglypuff, and they would like wave dash a lot, trying to get like grabs, wave dash back grab, wave dash forward grab. And I was trying to like read their movement a lot with like my drills. I don't know, but I think I'm very prepared for Puff. It's probably the matchup I got the most practice in over the last few years during the pandemic. So, other than Falco, but like Falco's like so much harder to play against than Puff, I think, for Fox. Also, this has 3-1, but it should say 2-1 because this is still a best of 3. So someone typoed that. Then I beat Gobbity and Enter the Kiwi. Gobbity 2-0 to me. Enter the Kiwi 2-1 to me. This one was also last stock situation, this Enter the Kiwi set. He was like light shielding on the platform, and then I like somehow bared him as his shield dropped. And then he died. He was like 100-something% on Stadium. It was very close. I don't really remember which Marth was which, because I played 2 Marths in a row, and I don't know, like I just remember like the Marths, I think I was prepared for Marth because I get lots of Ingen practice. Obviously Ingen still like destroys me, but like having that higher level practice against Ingen just like prepared me for like Marths, I think, in general. So thank you, Ingen, for that practice. Wait, you can't see the thing. It's here. Sorry, I had to scroll lower because my camera is blocking the actual set. So Gobbity and Enter the Kiwi lost to me. Then in top 8, this is where it gets interesting. I fought Dynamite again. So as you can see, here I am. Fox Ditto, I lost. I did worse than last time. I got 3-1. I didn't even take him to game 5. But I think Dynamite was like I was still coming into the set. I was like, okay, there's like a couple things in my mind. Don't up smash in neutral. Don't approach as much as I did before, because Dynamite counted most of my approaches before. What was it? Did I say don't side B from ledge? Yeah, that one. And there was another one. I don't remember. There's like a third thing I had to do, but like those things were in my mind before the set. I ended up still side Bing a couple times. Oh yeah, don't roll was the other one. So don't roll from corner. And I ended up side Bing a couple times, and then he like did like a million damage to me for it. He like shield and then wave dash out to grab me, and then yeah, makes me take like 60-80%. And then there was the other one, which was don't approach too much. I did better at that. I didn't approach as much. And then the roll, I only rolled like once from corner, I think. So he wasn't really like reading me anymore. Like he had trouble against me in the corner more than last time. And I think that is like just much better in general. Like I played better, but he played even better than last time, if that makes sense. So like I played better, but he played even better than I did play better on the second time we met. So he just destroyed me harder. Again, I'm very impressed with Dynamite. He's very good. I believe he was an honorable mention, right? So like on the Washington PR or some PR somewhere. So he obviously is very talented. I still have not played any PR'd players on the Washington PR. I haven't made it far enough in bracket, I guess, because I keep losing to Dynamite. So yeah, Dynamite is like right now he's like the villain for me. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I want to talk about today. Tomorrow I'll make another vlog and then I'll upload it, I guess, or I'll probably compile all these VODs into one at the end of the trip. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but I mean, I'm having a blast here. I love the locals here. They're so fun, and I'm having like a blast. Like every local, I'm so excited. I really want to make like an upset. Oh yeah, the only upset I have made so far, technically, by seed, is beating Boy to Mellow. So I believe Boy to Mellow was like seeded one or like a few spots higher than me. So Boy to Mellow was seed 20, and I was seed 24. So that's the only upset I've made so far, based on seed. I don't know if the P-Bag games are considered upsets, since we traded sets so far. But so far, like my placing and everything, I'm happy with placing top 8 in both events so far. Like I said, I know the Philippines scene isn't like the greatest out there, but the experience I'm getting here and the amount of fun I'm having is just, I just want to like enter everything now. Like at first, before I flew here, I was like, 5 events in a row and then don't park right after. I might be tired, or I might not be feeling it one or two of those days, but right now I'm feeling it and I just want to attend everything. So yeah, I guess that's all I want to say for the vlog tonight. Shout outs to, you know, Huff, Great TO, and I forgot the name of the other TO from Evergreen Rising. I think it was like Cabo or something. I forget. Let me just check the Discord so I can do a proper shout out. Coda, not Cabo. It's Coda, sorry. But yeah, shout outs to those TOs. Shout outs to Nicolette for running that stream today at 5 Iron. That was sick, having her her USB hot swap thing again, like with a quad stream. Those are sick. And yeah, that's it for today. See you guys next time. Yeah, bye.